some of my problems with Hazbin Hotel and Have a Bus. I am not a fan of the canon show. I am a fan of the version I have made in my head. One, the lack of lesbian characters. It's just a minor thing that I don't like. Two, all of Stolas and Blitz. All of it. Not one part of it is healthy. All the female characters, none of them have story. None of them have plot. Almost none of them are good. Not literally none of them, but you know what I mean. Barely any of them. What else was I going to say? Oh, Poison. I like the song. I hate the idea. It makes me very uncomfortable. But those are just some of my problems with Hazbin Hotel. Not to mention, there is a man who helps write the angel dust scenes with Val who finds that sexually good. So he no idea how to explain that without getting flagged. And I've seen a lot of people saying that it's not true that they have a guy who likes those scenes with Angel and Val on the team. It is very true. You can look it up and find proof in 5 seconds. Just look it up. So yeah. Welcome to part 2 of me complaining about Hazbin Hotel and Hell of a Boss. First things first, I go by he, they pronouns. Please be respectful of that. Speaking of which, the lack of trans characters and non-binary characters ifs me, especially with it being very LGBT plus inclusive, but not having any trans characters. I mentioned the lesbian characters last time, and somebody in my comment section mentioned the trans characters, and I 100% agree with that. I know Sally Mae is there, but it's her and 3 other background characters. That's it. I feel the same way about the lack of many straight characters, and another thing that kind of makes me annoyed is the fact they switched Millie from being bi, because fun fact, Millie was bi in the pilot. Viv mentioned this somewhere, I don't remember what, I think it was a tweet. I seen it floating around whenever the pilot came out, and I've seen a bunch of other creators mention it, but now she's straight. I do not like the idea of ripping away someone's LGBT label just to make them straight to make people happy. She could have made another character show up later that was straight. And also, all of Octavia was kind of ruined whenever she made Octavia more pissed that Stolas was taking antidepressants and shit like that. No, that's so stupid. And the fact Viv made that a bad point. Then the last one of this video, making Millie pregnant to add to Millie's story. A character doesn't need to get pregnant to make her interesting. You could have made Millie interesting. I think that is the most stupidest thing ever, and I hate it. I'm glad Millie's pregnant, but also to make it want to be an unwanted pregnancy, this and that. It's so stupid and a waste. Hi y'all, ready to hear me complain about Hazbin Hotel again? So I did find some proof about the dude that I told you about last time, who is very much a SA supporter. Yes, you heard me right. Here's the proof, by the way. Wow, Valentino merch makes so much more sense now. I've always hated Valentino, obviously, and the merch itself. Always weirded me out that there was merch of, you know, the rapist and all. Because why would you want to buy that? Why would you want to own that? Yada yada, villain, yada yada. I know he's the villain, that doesn't change shit. I am ready, as always, for Vivzy Pop Defenders to be in my comments. I would just like to inform you that your comments will always be deleted. Nothing will change that fact. And it's not because I'm weak or boring or yada yada. It's because I don't want to hear shit I've heard 1,000 times. Okay, bye-bye! Okay, so I messed up last video talking about Hazbin Hotel and complaining because I forgot to mention the other Vs, and some people pointed this out. I do believe the other Vs are just as bad as Valentino. I just didn't say anything about the other Vs because there was a central point in that other video, linked down below, about a person in the storyboards who ships Angel Dust and Valentino's relationship and has a weird grape fetish. And that's why it was mostly Valentino-centered. I do not like Velvet, and I do not like Vox. I have seen theories floating around that Velvet doesn't know what's going on, and that's why she is so for it, and she does all these pictures and stuff like that. She just sees it as a way to get more popular and more fame through these bigger, stronger men and stuff like that, and I don't like that. I think she knows. I just think she doesn't care. I don't like Vox because he literally just promotes it, all of it. Yeah, I don't like any of them. They're all bad, and I'm sorry I didn't mention this last video. I was just very focused on Valentino. Not to mention, Velvet's song sucks. Anyway, that's it for this video. I'll be making another one soon. This is the first time I've had a chance to record without my mom walking in because my mom has been home for the past few days because it's obviously been the weekend. I am 18, I am an adult, but it's still very uncomfortable to have your mom walk in while you're talking about a show like Hazbin Hotel. Okay, bye-bye. Another Hazbin Hotel rant video. The next few videos are going to be about my AU. This is going to be the last rant video for a short amount of time. First things first. I hate Angel Dust and Husker's relationship because Angel Dust literally just sexually harasses Husker and it's played off as a joke. I hate how the only character that can be SA'd and it's not played off as a joke is Angel Dust because Moxie gets SA'd and so does Serpentius and it's just played off as a ha ha he he. Okay, that's all. That's the last rant for now. Bye bye!